Be prepared and just first social.
What's the news? We've got an invitation from Mr. Goodwill. He's from the Great Britain USSR Association. Here's the invitation. The Great Britain USSR Association requests the pleasure of your company at the press conference on November the 24th, 7 o'clock.
If you want to make a change, then you have to try. So first, you want to try to make what you want to do, and then peace journalism is not an abstract concept. There's books on it. There's some specific principles. You know how to practice peace journalism if you go a little bit deeper into the subject. So the professional journalists who work in media fields, if they get trainings on peace journalism, then they know how to practice it. And also, it's full of values. So any human beings who believe in acceptance, tolerance, dialogue, he can be a peace journalist in these terms. Peace journalism promote dialogue, promote peace. You cannot promote peace without having dialogue. So dialogue is one of the tools to get peace. I want to talk about dialogue, about people who are trying to make a change, who are open, who are flexible, who wants to be tolerant, who wants to be understandable persons. So peace journalism comes to say that, look guys, look the audience, there's peace stories here, just listen to us. We are the people who want to show this kind of initiatives.
Course for 3, 6 or 9 months. Summer holiday courses for adults. Teacher Training Institute. Competition for foreign teachers. Excursions, visits, sports, social activities.
We do things, we realize we could have done it differently, could have done it to a lesser degree or a larger degree, or shouldn't have done it at all. So I think mistakes are not bad. I think the only way that you go through life and you don't make mistakes is you never do anything, which is not good for mankind. Every second of our life we make a choice, whether we're getting out of bed in the morning, whether we're going to try to get a job, whether we're going to stay in school, whether we're going to continue this or that. Choices everywhere. And you have to think carefully, obviously, about what choices you're making in life, and you have to try to look beyond the choice as to what are the potential consequences of choices, and then you have to make a decision of whether or not you can live with those potential consequences should they occur.
We ignore the experience of previous generation, trying to implementing something new by ourselves, and every new generation makes the same things. They ignore the experience of previous generation, and I think this is a major point of our problem, is to find some K points to bring two different generations together to share their experience with each other, to make some development in different spheres, to develop their own ideas and to implement these ideas in real life, because old generation and new generation, they are going in a coherence straight to the future, and that's why I think that it is impossible to ignore, to avoid the ideas that comes from different ages, from the last, from previous ages. Everything depends on us. Everything depends on our will. I mean, if it is important for us, if we understand the importance of this problem, if we have, even if we don't have the solution, but we have some clear vision how to move forward, I think this problem is solvable, definitely.
To the previous generations, I tell them, just let us do what we want to do. Give us advice, give us your opinion, but don't get too much into us.
What you do or don't do will shape what world you live in. And if you sit back and you do not engage, the world will change anyway, and then you will have to live with whatever that is, and you may not like what that is. You know, through the centuries, people have been proactive and have changed the world. It is a constant changing place. We could go back to just modern times. We had great people like Martin Luther King in the United States that was a huge leader in eliminating the discrimination that we had of people of color in our country. And I saw that in my lifetime, complete change of the way we live and operate in the United States. He stood up for what he saw as a wrong thing and spoke out and, dedicated his life to that. And he literally changed not only the world in the United States, but it had a trickle-down effect to the rest of the world. I mean, he opened the dialogue.
Be yourself, and remember that everything is in your hands.